They went ahead and beat Illinois, number one. Sad day for everybody. I mean, if your bracket is still standing after this one, you get a round of applause by me because that was a huge upset, man. Loyola came out, man. They played D. Yo, what's the vibes? Welcome back to the Marley Show. You already know what time it is, man. We about to go ahead and get into the second round upsets. Like it was in the first round, there was plenty more in the second round. So we about to go ahead and talk about it. Let's get it. All right, man. The first upset we're going to get into is USC, ranked number 6. Go ahead and took care of Kansas, number 3, 85-51. I don't know what happened to Kansas. They just got flat out outworked, I guess. I didn't watch that game, but I don't know what happened. Kansas had to come out flat. Like, that's sad. I don't know. That went crazy. Second up, we got number 7, Oregon versus number 2, Iowa. Oregon went ahead and took care of them, 95-80. Another big blowout. I mean, it probably was close throughout the game, and then it just expanded at the end. But losing by 15, that's tough by Iowa because they did good all season. So, I mean, Oregon did too, so it's tough. I mean, it's hard to really play it out, but that was a crazy upset right there. Gonzaga, of course, took care of business. I got Gonzaga winning it all. That's my squad. OU got taken care of. They had a good run, good upset. Shout out to them. Then, you got Roberts. They still cooking right now, man. They beat Florida, number 7 Florida, 81-78. That was, I don't know, man. Them boys is cooking, man. Them boys know how to score, and you can tell they know how to play together, man. They really get along real good. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get into Loyola, number 8. They went ahead and beat Illinois, number 1. Sad day for everybody. I mean, if your bracket is still standing after this one, you get a round of applause by me because that was a huge upset, man. Loyola came out, man. They played D. Like, sat down. They was ripping everybody. I mean, at the end of the one play, I think they was down by maybe 4. They got a rip with like a minute and 20. The point guard just looked like he didn't even want to be there. So that was tough on them, man. That was hard. You got Oregon State. Oregon just acting up right now, man. Oregon, they took care of number 4, Oklahoma State, 80-70. They got them by 10 points. Again, I didn't watch that game, but probably highlights. We'll probably see some stuff on it, but I don't really know too much about Oregon State, but they got to be tight decent because they knocking out some defenders. Okay, then the last one, we got Syracuse, home of New York. They took care of West Virginia. I know that's a tough day for West Virginia. I know they was in that locker room yelling. I feel bad for them players. That was a long ride home. Then we're going to go ahead and get into it, man. We're going to give a shout-out to the teams that made it. Sweet 16, that's something to be proud of. This is where everything started getting juicy. You probably start getting more shirts, more towels. You just get the benefits of being in the Sweet 16. It's just something about it. Florida State versus Michigan. I'm going to give it to Michigan, man. Michigan is getting coached real good right now. They got a good system. They got a great team, man. I don't know all the names, but that big boy they got, corn-fed boy, he know how to play, man. They tough. They scrappy. Today was a tough one with LSU. It was real scrappy. LSU had them all the way into the half, and then it just went point for point, and then Michigan went ahead and just took care of it at the end, man. So shout out to Michigan. Salute to them. They really doing what they supposed to do. Next up, we got Alabama versus UCLA. Alabama, of course, man. Alabama. I love to see them against Michigan. I want to see that. Alabama, man, they nice, man. They got them good guards over there, man. The guards is cooking. The bigs is rebounding, doing everything they supposed to do. UCLA, I like them, but it's just one of them things, man. When you balance it out, Alabama, I think they coach better and they play a little bit harder. UCLA play hard, but I think Alabama, they play a little bit harder with a little chip on their shoulder. Oregon versus USC. I don't really watch too much of them. I don't know too much, but, I'm going to just go with USC. I'm going to just be USC. Gonzaga, of course, man. Gonzaga is my team. I feel like they're going to win it all. They real coach. They got a great system, man. Them boys know how to play. Every position is filled, and everybody know how to play their position. That's a big part when it comes to this, man. If you got a team and they know how to play their position, the players know how to play their role, they listen to the coach, you can go a long way, and Gonzaga is showing that, man, undefeated. I just feel like they're going to go all the way, man. They're going to go all the way. Okay, this one, Roberts. I think this is where Roberts is going to take their fall. Only because of this. I feel like as you get down the road, man, big big man is a big piece in this. Like, everybody got point guards. Everybody got, shooting guards. But when it comes to bigs that know how to play, know how to defend, I think that's where Roberts is failing. They don't really got a good big man. We've seen that against Ohio State. So I think they're going to take an L this one. I'd be surprised if they don't. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come out and fight. I just think the big man is going to be a problem with this one. Next up, we got Baylor versus Villanova. I don't really watch Baylor. I hear a lot of chatter about them. So if I was to go with the bottom line, I'm going to go with Baylor. I don't know about Villanova. I haven't seen too much of them either. So I don't know. I will see how it goes. But like I said, I'll go Baylor on that one. Oregon State versus Loyola. I'm going to give Loyola. Both teams is coming off big wins. But Loyola, they know how to play defense, man. They know how to sit down and really get into them players. Full court, half court, trap, everything. And a lot of players don't see that. You're not used to seeing that at the higher level. You're used to people, backing off, respecting it. People don't really go too hard on defense just because they know the next player is skilled. But when you haven't been seeing pressure, that's unexpected, man. You're not ready for it. Coach got to call a timeout. They got to try to put something together. Even when you're in practice, like even if you try to go over, it's just different from the game, man. It's real, real different. So if you don't see it, that's why Loyola got a little head start because they do that. They play D, man. They sit down and they lock up. Then you got Houston versus Syracuse. I'm going to go with New York. Cause I like New York. New York is a cool little state. I don't know too much about Houston. I think they got a good wing. I think Houston got a good wing. But, like I said, congrats to the Sweet 16. I'm excited to see what it's like next week. I know it's going to be a long, slow week, but I'm excited to see how it play out, man. But y'all already know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comment below how y'all brackets is doing as well, man. And until next time, peace.